Jesus loves me, this I know. I want to tell the world so.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
God has always had a remnant generation. A generation of children who would not be bought or sold. Children who in their inmost souls were true and honest. Children who did not fear to call sin by its right name. Children whose conscience was as true to duty as the needle to the pole. Children who stood for the right, though the heavens may fall. Today, in the time of the end, God will again have a remnant generation that shines as the brightness of the firmament and turns many to righteousness. Pathway to Paradise Ministries presents Shine, a family camp meeting, spiritual retreat, and youth-presented public evangelistic series combined in one life-changing week. Activities include parenting seminars, workshops on developing creative family worships, training to teach children how to lead Bible studies, and a public evangelistic series presented entirely by children. Participants will enjoy delicious vegetarian and vegan food, recreational activities for the entire family, and the opportunity to meet and share with others who are committed to raising the remnant generation.
We often hear that children are the future of the church. While this is true, it is also true that God has a purpose and a plan for His children in His work, right here, right now. At Christ's triumphal entry into Jerusalem, children cried, "Hosanna to the Son of David." During the Protestant Reformation in Scandinavia, when the voices of God's servants were silenced, God poured out His Spirit on children, and they shared the present truth for that time. The Bible is clear that at the end of time, God will once again pour out His Spirit on children, and they will preach the everlasting gospel. Thousands of years ago, God told the prophet Joel His plans for our children, the generation living just before Jesus Christ returns. In Joel chapter 2, verses 28 and 29, God says, "And it shall come to pass afterward, that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my Spirit." The book Counsels to the Church explains this prophecy of Joel in greater detail. In these last days, children's voices will be raised to give the last message of warning to a perishing world. When heavenly intelligences see that men are no longer permitted to present the truth, the Spirit of God will come upon the children, and they will do a work in the proclamation of the truth, which the older workers cannot do, because their way will be hedged up. Is it your desire to raise your children so that they can be used completely and without reserve by God? Perhaps you feel God calling your family to this incredible privilege and responsibility. If so, I invite you to participate in Shine. Shine is a one-of-a-kind family camp meeting that immerses your whole family in a 5-day spiritual journey. The goal? To ignite the fire of evangelism in your children. The method? To provide real-life ministry experiences that your entire family can participate in. A highlight of the week will be a set of 3 meetings presented entirely by your children. These will be real-life evangelistic meetings with the public invited. The messages are Christ-centered, simple, and straightforward, yet reveal the life and death issues that confront every person living today. For these meetings, we are looking for dedicated young people who desire to use their talents in the Lord's work. These talents include public speaking, music, helping with videography and sound, greeting guests, drawing artwork to be used in the presentations, doing door-to-door work, and leading out in prayer groups and small group Bible studies. When your family registers for Shine, we will work with your children to place them in the position and role that fits them best. God is looking for a remnant generation, not just of children, but of entire families who will live for Him. I believe that God is calling your family to be among those that shine as the brightness of the firmament and turn many to righteousness. Please accept my personal invitation to make Shine a part of your family's plans this coming summer. May God bless you as you raise the remnant generation and shine for Him.
Let it shine till Jesus comes. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine till Jesus
Shine
comes.
will be held June
I'm gonna
26th
let
to
it
July
shine.
1, 2017 on the campus of Fletcher Academy in Fletcher, North Carolina. Presenters will include Scott Ritzema from Belt of Truth Ministries, Tim Rumsey from Pathway to Paradise Ministries, and David Wright, Senior Pastor of the Hendersonville Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Jesus loves me.
Jesus loves me.
Jesus loves me. This I know.
I want
to
tell the world so.
To learn more about Shine and to register your family, visit www.shinekids.net. That's www.shinekids.net. I hope to see you there.
Shine!